Alright, it's time to review another Super Bowl. As another NFL season has officially hit the books, another Super Bowl has been handed out. So let's talk about Super Bowl 54. Off the bat here, we can all agree here that this year's Super Bowl was a hell of a lot more fun and entertaining to watch than last year's shit show extravaganza. That was Super Bowl 53. Like, this Super Bowl was actually pretty entertaining. Like, you know, it was a pretty close game throughout the entirety of the game. You know, it was back and forth. You know, 4 lead changes total in this game. And, you know, it had the game entered halftime tied. So, yeah, very good game. A lot better than the last year's for sure. Real quick, you know, hey, congrats to the Kansas City Chiefs fans. You know, to all the Chief vid makers out there. Except KC Kid. No, I'm not congratulating him. I don't congratulate racists. After he was exposed last week, or I mean earlier this week, he was exposed for calling Master at work the N-word. So yeah, I'm not congratulating him. I don't congratulate racists. But either way, to the rest of the Chief fans, congratulations on winning your first Super Bowl in 50 years. The Chiefs have ended their long drought. Patrick Mahomes gets his first of what will be many Super Bowl rings. And, you know, I feel like this is going to be the start of a Chiefs dynasty, maybe. Maybe. Because the question with the Chiefs was, it wasn't a question of if they win a championship. I think now the question is, how many do they win? Is this going to be it? Will they win multiple? I feel like this is only the beginning for the Chiefs. Because they just opened up a championship window with Mahomes. So yeah, and with Mahomes winning, Mahomes has also broke the Madden curse. The Madden curse is officially over. It is now a myth. The Madden curse did not get Patrick Mahomes. And of course with this, Andy Reid also gets his first reign. 20 years of trying, 20 years of frustration. Andy Reid's legacy of failure is officially over. The full Reid memes are dead. Honestly, good. I was honestly getting sick and tired of Andy Reid choking all the goddamn time. And honestly, the full Reid memes have been getting really stale and old as of late. So yeah, thank God. Andy Reid finally got a ring. And with this championship, it also guarantees that Andy Reid is more than likely going to be a first ballot Hall of Famer. He's going to go down as one of the greatest coaches in NFL history, of course. Because the way things were going, he was going down as probably the greatest coach to never win a Super Bowl. He was contending with Bud Grant on that. But now Andy Reid doesn't have to worry about that now that he has a championship. So yeah. So of course, the main reasons Chiefs won this game, they took away the 49ers' main strength, their main bread and butter on offense all year, which was the run game. Because all year, the Chiefs have struggled at stopping the run. And in the Super Bowl, they were able to stop the run. Yeah, the 49ers had a couple good runs here and there, but most of the time, the Chiefs shut them down. You know, they got some pressure to Garoppolo. They got some turnovers on him. Especially that first interception. I'm not sure what the fuck that was supposed to be. I honestly think that first interception Garoppolo threw, I think Garoppolo was trying to throw it out of bounds and he just missed the line. And that's why the Chiefs got that interception. But, yeah. But, yeah, it looked like the 49ers were going to roll over the Chiefs in the second half. Because in the fourth quarter, the 49ers went up by 10 points, had a double-digit lead. Had all momentum with like 9 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. And then, oh boy! The 49ers got to see what they really got with Kyle Shanahan. Because remember Super Bowl 51 when Shanahan blew that caused the Falcons to blow a 28-3 lead to the Patriots? Well, guess what? It turned out that Kyle Shanahan has brought that Super Bowl 51 stench over to San Francisco with him. As once again, the 49ers and Shanahan choked a double-digit lead. Mainly, Shanahan's reason that they lost was that they were trying to move the chains instead of run the clock out. Shanahan, you arrogant fucking idiot. That was the exact reason why you lost Super Bowl 51. That was the reason why you blew a 28-3 lead. By God, Shanahan, you learned nothing. So yeah, it's official. Kyle Shanahan, congratulations. You are now officially the new Andy Reid. You are now the new coach choke artist. Andy Reid has officially passed the torch on to you. All I say is San Francisco, keep the barbecue refrigerator away from him. Might as well call him Barbecue Shanahan now, because he's going to probably be choking more opportunities for the 49ers. Because, oh yeah, the 49ers are looking to extend Shanahan. Dear God. And Shanahan, really, this game, he made the same mistakes he made in Super Bowl 51. He abandoned the run game and tried to be aggressive, instead of trying to run the clock out. Because as good as the 49ers defense was, they just couldn't stop Patrick Mahomes when it mattered. Yes, folks, you can blame the refs. You know, you can say, oh, well, the Chiefs had a couple calls go their way. Yes, the reffing was bad and it needs to improve in the offseason. Let's be real, though. The refs were not the reason the 49ers lost this game. You know, 49ers just simply choked. And the Chiefs were able to take advantage. Because when it looked like the Chiefs were going to go full Reid again, it turned out Andy Reid had a reverse card on him. And the Chiefs were able to take advantage of it. But yeah. So yeah, of course with this, the Chiefs become the first team in NFL history to trail by 10 plus points in every single playoff game and win all three of them. And the Super Bowl. Because keep in mind, round one, in the divisional round, they were trailing 24 points to the Texans. Came all the way back. AFC title game, they were trailing by 10 points to the Titans. Came all the way back. And now the Super Bowl, they were trailing by 10 points. And they came all the way back. So yeah, the Chiefs, they have a thing with overcoming adversity. And they did. Like, keep in mind, earlier in the season, it looked like the Chiefs' season would be lost when Patrick Mahomes went down with that knee injury. Until it turned out it was just minor. And then the Chiefs were able to hang on and win a couple games without him. Without Mahomes. And then Mahomes came back and the knee wasn't really an issue. Like I say for the Chiefs, you know, well-deserved on them. They earned it fair and square. No excuses. Plain and simple. So, of course, yeah, with that officially ends the 100th season of the NFL. And now we have to wait 28 more weeks until the 2020 season starts. So, yep, it's now time for 7 long months of the offseason. Good news is, folks, we have the second half of the NHL hockey season upon us, along with the second half of the NBA season upon us. And oh yeah, baseball starts up within the next month or so. I think it's the end of February is spring training. So yeah, we got that to look forward to the time being. But yeah, and also real quick, my thoughts on the halftime show. I know a lot of people hated it. I actually thought it was okay. It wasn't 100% good, but it wasn't 100% terrible. It was okay. I mean, Shakira and Jennifer Lopez, they both did an outstanding job, you know, representing the Miami culture in the Super Bowl. It was just different for a lot of people's tastes. And, next year with the Super Bowl being in Tampa Bay, it's going to be a lot different than Super Bowl 54's halftime show. Like, every Super Bowl halftime show is different. It's just, everything's different. Everybody's different. It's just, just some halftime shows fit some people's styles and some doesn't. But yeah. And in terms of Jennifer Lopez's halftime show performance, I did say, if Jennifer Lopez proved me wrong, I would eat a giant pile of shit over it. Well, here's a photo. The following photo here is me. And this is that giant pile of shit I'm about to eat on Jennifer Lopez's halftime show performance. And yes, that is one great big pile of shit. And there, folks, just like that, that photo there perfectly shows my knowledge of the mainstream media today. Full of shit. Yes, I know that burn on myself sucked. Oh well, I don't give a damn. But yeah, I mean, I didn't think it was too bad. It's pretty okay. It wasn't my style, but hey, I didn't complain. The one thing I found interesting was that one tongue thing Shakira did. I'm not sure what the hell that was supposed to be. Like, what the fuck was she trying to impersonate? Was she trying to impersonate a goat with that tongue thing? Or was she just trying to impersonate that one terrorist guy off of Family Guy? From that Peterland episode. When they were having the barbecue. And yeah, you get the goddamn point. But yeah. In terms of the Super Bowl commercials, well, my favorite Super Bowl commercial out of all of them, of course, the one I liked the most was the Jeep Wrangler one, where they reenacted the scene from Groundhog Day with Bill Murray. That was actually probably my favorite one out of all of them. And of course, we got a little understanding to Tom Brady's cryptic message for a commercial for fucking Hulu. Honestly, I only cared about Brady's message. I don't give a shit about Hulu. Where Brady said that he's not done yet. So yeah, that's going to be the one question in the offseason. Will Tom Brady stay with New England? Or will he leave? We'll have to find out. So yeah, there's not going to be much NFL content going forward for the next month or so until free agency starts. And then we have the draft combine in March. And then the draft in April. And of course, we'll find out the 2020 schedule at the end, around mid-April. Because it's usually out a week before the draft. So yeah, it's about to be quiet. I mean, in terms of Detroit sports, nothing really with the Red Wings. They're tanking and rebuilding. And unless you like watching young prospects play, that's about it. Pistons, they're probably on the verge of blowing it up and rebuilding. And the Tigers, less said about them, the better. I mean, they can't do any worse than last year, right? Right? But yeah. So yeah, in terms of content, football content's going to be very quiet. I might do one more video there's going to be another Lions video coming in the coming weeks. I'm honestly, actually I got a couple others I'm doing. The main one, though, is going to be the coaching staff changes. I'm waiting until we find out all of them before I go through with it. Then I'll give my thoughts on the Lions' new defensive coordinator. But yeah, that's all I got to say for this. But yeah, now it's time to start 7 months of NFL offseason. But yeah, that's all I got to say, folks. Hope everyone's a great day, and yeah. Peace out, and oh yeah. I will be doing NASCAR videos starting the coming days. Oh yeah, before I go, I forgot to mention, the tribute NFL did at the pregame for Kobe Bryant and his daughter Gigi and all the victims from that helicopter crash last Sunday, where both the 49ers and the Chiefs lined up on the 24-yard line. Very good tribute, great job from NFL, great kudos to both teams. Paying tribute to a true sports icon that was gone too soon. So yeah, of course, like I mentioned before, thoughts and prayers, of course, with Kobe, with Kobe's family, along with the family and friends from the other victims in the crash. But yeah, that's all I gotta say, folks. Hope everyone's a great day, and yeah, peace out. Congrats to the Chiefs.